Hi, hello. Hi, hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your baby girl, Debola. If this is your first time seeing this beautiful face, you are highly welcome. Please join this wonderful family by subscribing to my channel, like my videos, share my videos, and put on your notification bell. So each time I drop a new video, you won't have to miss any of my videos. Okay guys, let's go straight to why I'm here, sitting down here, and I want to discuss with you. As you all know, I'm a registered nurse, and I would like to talk about nursing. Why did I choose nursing? Okay, this story is going to help few people, or you might share this video to who is aspiring or who is thinking about, oh, what do I study? That stage where you are confused whether to go to a science class or to go to an art class. And one thing I want to tell you guys is that, because most people think everyone in science class, like during my secondary school, most people, why they don't go for science is because they think, oh, science class is meant for brilliant students or intelligent students. I will not say no to that, and I will not say yes to that, because let me tell you, not everyone in science class are are brilliant, are A students, you understand? So, but I know I'm a good student. According to myself, I know I can't fail any of my subjects. And some people will tell you, oh, because why I didn't go to science class, because I don't know more about mathematics, because that is what scare people most. To me, I don't love mathematics too either. I don't love it. But what helped me then was like, you know you can't just say you don't know anything about mathematics. There are topics that they would teach you in class, and you will like it, more than other courses in that mathematics. So when I was writing my WAEC, I know my weakness. That is first thing you have to do: discover yourself, know what you are good at, know what you are good in. Do you understand? And let me tell you something. The mathematics thing is just the basis of you going into either you want to study medicine, you want to study medical laboratories, anything about science. That is when you only do the calculation. Although when you go into nursing, there are still some aspects that you will need to do calculations, but they are not the tough calculation that we do in secondary school, if you know what I mean. So then I know what I know in that mathematics. I know there are some topics that they give, if they set that question for me, I'm going to fail. And what heck is like, they are going to set 10 questions. If I could remember vividly, it is 10 questions which is going to base on various topics they've taught you in mathematics. What I did was that I look at all the topics that they've taught us, and I picked out the one that I know that if they set it out in this WAEC, I'm going to come out excellently, like I'm going to pass it, no way. So I make sure that I study the courses. I think it's like 7 topics I studied very well, and I know that, oh, when I got to the exam, I'll be able to excel. And mind you, I did my WAEC. I did my first exam, my first living school certificate exam while I was in SS2, and to the glory of God, I passed it. Although I didn't score A, but I passed all the required subjects I'm required to pass in as a science student. So that was what helped me. I discovered myself. I look at the topic that I like, and I study well, and when I got to the exam hall, I focused on the topic that I know, and I did it well. So that's another thing. Another thing is that people say, oh, you read in art class, so you read books, you read novel. Me as a science student, I don't like reading all those things. Okay, because I don't fancy it. That's me. I don't fancy reading books and everything. But the goal is that, the main reason is that, what am I saying? What I'm saying is that either you are in science, either you are in arts, either you are in commercial, the thing is that you would still read. Even when I said I don't like reading novel, I still read books. You will still read. So it's just merely the same thing. In art class you do your maths, in commercial class you have calculations too, right? So don't say, oh, because you don't have enough knowledge, or because you think the only students or the only people in science class are brilliant people. No, not all of us are brilliant, you understand. You just have to study yourself, know what you are good in, you understand. So, and if you're considering going into medicine, going into nursing, just know that you will not stop learning. You know why? Because every day, every year, there is a new discovery, there is a new condition, there is a new diseases. You want to be up to date. Me, I didn't know I would be reading for like this that I'm reading. I'm still reading, I'm still studying, you understand? Because I feel like once I'm done with my nursing, I have my certificate, then that will be all. But my dear, it's not so. You continue to read. You understand? Even if you don't want to, you feel tired. When you see your mates that are stepping up, going further, achieving a lot of things, you will feel somehow like, no, I have to continue to read. You understand? And I will tell you, nothing is not boring. You understand? When you have nothing exam, you don't have to copy word for word. They don't ask you to say cram or something. They want you to read and understand. Read what they taught you in class, then come back, sit down. Oh, what have I been taught in class? Then analyze it, then write it in your own understanding. That is why nursing is so good, you understand. But if you're writing government, if you're writing, I don't know because I've not been there. I just feel like nursing is interesting, you understand. When you read, they expect you to write what you understand in that specific topic. And I'm just saying this for someone who is still doubting, do I go to science class, do I go to arts class, do I go to commercial class? And the good aspect of you going to science class or studying anything related to medicine or nursing is that you have high chances of getting job, a good paying job, and especially for nurses, you understand. I'm saying this because I'm a nurse, but I'm saying this because of how things are in this world, how things are going. You understand? If you study nursing, you can study other medical line if you want to. It's your choice, but I'm just saying like the advantage that attach to you being a nursing. You understand? Be a nurse, a registered nurse. You understand? For instance, even right in your own country, there is no way you will say you're a nurse and you don't have a job. It's not possible, except you don't want to work. So let's analyze it. Like in an hospital, they may have a doctor, one doctor. They may have one laboratory scientist. They may have one physiotherapist, all those specialty in medicine. So in healthcare, I mean. But look at that hospital, look at how many nurses are in that hospital. They might have up to 10 nurses. They might have up to 5 nurses, if you know what I mean. So I'm just saying that there are more opportunities for you when you study nursing. And wait, I'm not saying nursing is the highest paying job. You understand? We know football, they pay them more. We know what other thing. YouTube, yes, if you have more subscribers, you get more pay, blah blah blah, like that. But so many people, as far as I'm concerned, so many people are on YouTube. You understand? So do you want to wait till years? You don't want to have something doing for yourself. You don't want to improve. You don't want to have your own money. Not looking at people to give you money. You want to be independent. You understand? So you have to have something going. Even if you are going to add YouTube, there is a lady called Mercy Gono. She's a registered nurse and she's doing YouTube, and the YouTube is paying more. And she decided not to practice. I don't know if she's still practicing or something, but I feel she's not really practicing nursing. You understand? And so before YouTube, she has something going. She's okay. She's fine because she's a nurse. You understand what I mean? And one other thing is that there are various opportunities for you, even not in your own country. If you travel out to abroad, if you travel out to any country, you have big opportunity. You have that you have opportunity that immediately you enter that country or you land in that country, so far you are registered nurse, you will definitely get a job. You will not even spend months to get a job. You understand? Or even if you spend 8 months, at least the thing is that you would always get a job. You understand? And what else I want to say is that okay, let's say for example in Dubai, you understand, if you like carry masters and you studied maybe microbiology, I don't know, or you study something not related to health. I'm just talking basically on what I know about Dubai. You understand? They don't pay you. You understand? You don't get paid. They might be paying you 2.5, 1.2, 1.8 as a graduate with masters. If I'm wrong, you can correct me in the comment section. But you as a nurse, you can earn as much as 15,000 dirham per month. So you see. Okay guys, yeah, I forgot to mention something in my video, so I just like, let me make this video and add it to in case you are watching and you are seeing a different position or post that I am. What I wanted to say is that, you know, as a registered nurse, if you are in the US, in the United States, if you are looking to be there, you understand, a nurse, some of the nurses earn more than $10,000 per week. So although nursing is not the highest paying job, but it gives you opportunity ahead of other profession, ahead of other courses. You understand? And with nurse, with you being a registered nurse, you cannot be poor. You can never be poor. You understand what I mean? So that's the point. You understand? And let's look at the way hospital is. Do you know how many nurses they employ? So there's no way you can be jobless. Do you know how many nurses are in a hospital compared to doctors, compared to medical laboratories? They can have only like 2 or 3 medical laboratories in a big hospital and have maybe like 5 or 10 doctors, and they might have like 40 nurses. You understand? So do you get my point? And also, if you're a nurse, you have opportunity to work in different countries. If you want to work in US, you want to work in Canada, you want to work in UK, you want anywhere in the world you want to work in as a healthcare personnel. Even if you are not a nurse, you're a doctor, you're a lab scientist, there is so much opportunity for you. And I'm saying this because there are some students that might be at the edge of choosing where to go, where to do, what am I going to. Let me tell you, they said invest your money in something meaningful, in something tangible, you understand. You want to study a course that you will go to school, because now as this world is going, if you just study anyhow course, you will see that you are just on your own. Nobody is looking at you. You understand? So, and I'm not saying people that study other courses are not getting good job or are not getting high paid job. But what I'm trying to say is that you have more opportunity than someone who studies something else. You have more, I don't know how to say it, more greater challenge, how would I say it, more greater opportunity than someone who studies something other than medicine, other than nursing, other than physiotherapists, other than medical laboratories. You have opportunity. You understand? You have opportunity to move around the world. You have opportunity. You can't be as a healthcare person, even if you are in your own country or you are outside of the country, you cannot be hungry. You cannot be walking down in the street and be looking for job up and down. Most of the time, we nurses, we just sit down in our home and apply for job. We don't go out and start saying, I'm distributing my CV. You know, sometimes we do that, but not often. If you know what I mean, you're a nurse, you know what I'm saying. If you're a doctor, you know what I'm saying. You understand? You just submit and right from your home, you get your job, you start working. You understand? So I'm just saying this, and if you're already done with your school, maybe you read something else in university, and you feel like you would want to go into nursing because of the opportunity. Me, why I become a nurse is that there was some times where I was so sick. I was so young then. Maybe I was 6 years old or 7 years old. I don't know. I was just so sick, and I don't know why I was sick. I could not remember why I was sick or what was wrong with me that time. But I know that I find myself. My dad took me to the hospital, and I was not really admitted, but I stayed in that hospital from morning to evening. So my parents came back to pick me in the evening. But around that time, although I was just sleeping because of the medication and everything they've given me, but I noticed there was one woman who is always coming to check on me. Oh, how are you feeling? Hope you are doing well. How is your body? You understand? Just coming to check my body, touch me. I felt so amazed, like this woman is in like my room, like why is she so caring? That kind of thinking. So I look at her and I see the way she dressed right from the bed, like she was wearing white cap and a black shoe with a shiny chain. I'm like, I like this dressing, like I like these people, I like the way they look. I think I want to be a nurse, you understand? So I said that to myself. And since that day, if I see any nurse like walking around me or walk across or in the car, I will just be staring at them that I just want to be in this clothes. I just want to be in this. You understand? So that was my own encounter. People have different encounter. You understand? Some people will say, oh, it's my parent that asked me to study nursing. My parent that did this. Even people who their parents asked them, which is not their own wish, to study nursing. Today they are always grateful for their parents. Like, thank you for my dad. Thank you for asking me to study this course. You understand? And you know why? And there was now one day, I think I was in primary 4, and my dad asked me, like, oh, he was asking me and my brother. I was like, what do you want to become? My brother said, I want to become an engineer. I said, I want to become a nurse. My dad said, you want to become, you don't want to be sleeping at home. You understand? He was just joking though. So the nurses doesn't sleep at home, blah blah blah. You want to leave your husband and be going to work. I just look at it. So to my surprise, when I said I passed my NECO, I think I did NECO SS2 then. He was like, oh, let me get you nursing school form, like you should go to nursing school. But then I was still young and like I'm going to miss my friend. I don't want to go to school from SS2. I will wait till SS3. So he agreed to what I said. And when I finished my SS3, he was the same person that took the form for me. Okay, this is a nursing school form, fill it up and let's go submit and everything. So my parents are very supportive. My mom, my dad, they always, because I said I want to be a nurse, so they accepted that fact. And even when I was not even thinking that, oh, I would be a nurse. And let me tell you something, it's not always smooth. That's what I will tell you. The journey is not always smooth. The first nursing school I went to was in Osun State, Osogbo. Yeah, I went to that school, and everyone in my set that year, we are all brilliant. Like, when you take, if you are from Southwest, if this Osun State Nursing School, Osogbo, located at Ashobia Road something, these people, they would give people admission. Maybe the government tell them, oh, you just have 50 candidates to pick. They will pick like 73. My own set, we were 73 in that class, and they need like 53 students, even 50 students. You understand? The 3 students, they are going to drop them in part 1. So we took the form. Everybody was so good in our class. So far, our lecturer is even coming to tell us that all of us are just passing. So there's no way you can there's no way you can come and say you want to weed us. There's no thing you can use to weed us, because all of us are always passing our course. You understand? So it's now got to the time that you have to weed students. You know what they did? Because I could remember vividly. I would not forget in my life. I would never forget that thing, because when you love something and you work hard and you read your books, you did everything you're supposed to do, and they just weeded you just because we are too much. Why did you give me the admission in the first place? You understand? So I was Adepoju Adebola. There was one lady, Adepoju. She was my own name is Adepoju Adebola Yetunde. Our own name was Adepoju Yetunde Esther. You understand? So on the exam day, they were giving us number. They were giving us number from the first person on the register. You take number one, the second person you take number two. So if they are doing it that way on the register, you know they arrange register as alphabetically order. If I'm saying it right, so I should be first before the lady because I'm Adepoju Adebola Yetunde. She is Adepoju Yetunde Esther. You understand? So my name should come first. So they gave the girl. I'm supposed to be number 6. I don't really remember, but I'm supposed to be number 6. The principal just came and said, "Oh, you should be number 7. I should let the girl stay in front of me, and I should pick number 7." So she picked number 6. So when they posted the thing of the list of people who are going to be weeded out of that school, so it was like they will pick number 1, number 2, number 3, they will remove. Pick number 4, they will pick number 4, number 5, remove number 6. I don't really know. That's how they actually did it. So I fell in the space of they picked that lady in front of me and removed me. I don't know what the lady was giving them. I don't really know. But the fact that after them, when they needed everyone was crying, they came to class. One of my lecturer came and said, "Let me tell you guys, you people all pass, but we have to lay some people off. That's just it. Nobody failed, you know." I cried, like, you know. In fact, I gave up. Like, I just gave up. Like, no, I just gave up. Like, God, what did I do to deserve this? But you know what? My parents didn't give up on me. They did not give up on me. And you know, I met we are much. I think the people that I remember that they needed us together, all of us now, as I'm talking, we are all a registered nurse. We went to another school to study nursing. Once they don't want to accept us, then we went to somewhere else to do nursing. So after that, I think I went to LAMTECH. Yes, I spent like a year, blah, blah, blah. But my dad was still just persistent, like, "Come back home, come and take this nursing form." So he went to get Seventh-day Adventist nursing school form for me. So I filled the form, I submitted. I was not even ready to write the exam. I did not even read for the exam. I did not even prepare. In fact, I even came late on the exam day. So to cut the long story short, I passed the exam, passed the interview. Then, well, I came to that school. So I met one of my classmates who they needed us together in that school. So while I went to LAUTECH, she was already there. She went straight and get her form. So she was a year above me. So when I came in 100 level, like in first year, she was going to second year. So, but maybe to God, we still become a nurse. So I'm grateful to God, I'm grateful to my parents. Even when I gave up on myself, they did not give up on me. They know that this is what you want, this is what you really want, and you have to get it. So I remember a family friend was telling me, I met a family friend, she was like, "Well, why can't you go to school of it?" In my mind, I said, "God forbid." Me, I said I want to be in you're asking me to go to school of it. I'm not saying school of it is not good, but this is what I want. I said I want nursing, and I want to be a nurse, and I'll be a nurse. You understand? So I didn't really come to nursing because of money, and I didn't really know there is a lot of opportunity attached to being a nurse. You understand? When I was saying I want to be a nurse, I just want to be a nurse because I love it, and I love the way they do, the way they are being caring towards someone. Because I was like, "You're not my mom. Why are you being caring to?" When I was sick, I was just taking me as a daughter. I was like, "Hey, this is how the people do." And I decided to be a nurse then. Glory be to God, I have not regretted my step. I have not regretted, even though there was ups and downs in the beginning. But glory be to God in the highest. God made everything possible. God made me. But let me just stop talking from this day. So if you're looking at me, if you're watching my video, and you are still contemplating, like, should I go to science class? Do I go to art class? Do I go to commercial? You understand? What I'm trying to say is that nursing or any medical line is a lucrative job. It's not something that's going to die. You understand? It's not something that, oh, people are really going into this profession, but later it went off, people are not really doing that profession anymore. No, it's going to be to the end of time, because everyone wants to be healthy. Who wants to be sick? Everyone wants to be healthy. Everybody wants to go to hospital to do checkup and everything. So everybody is always visiting healthcare. Everybody is always at a point in time, even when you don't need healthcare, when you are old, there are some things that you cannot do by yourself. You need someone to take care of you. You need someone to come in, and this is where nursing came in. So as people are even getting, they need a lot of monitoring. They need a lot of people to stay with them and care for them. So tell me how nursing is going to get out of the way, or medicine is going to get out of the way, or people are not going to be studying. No, it's a continuous process. So if you are still in secondary school and you are still contemplating on what course, what class should I go, my dear, this is as this life is evolving. If they not tell you now, I'm telling you, just go to science class. Ignore the fact that you don't know mathematics, because I know that is what is scaring people a way. You understand? Ignore that fact. When you get there, you would sit down and you would see some. You don't have to know everything. Nobody knows everything. You understand? There is no island of knowledge. Everybody learns every day. Sit down. You will mix with people. You mix with people who are more better than you academically. You move with them, see how they do things. Then God's so good. Let me tell you, we are all medical students. They are not brilliant students. That's just the truth. If you are in medical line, you are not the most brilliant students in their class. Go and ask them. So don't be scared. Don't be thinking, oh, I'm not brilliant. Nobody's brilliant, my dear. Not say nobody's brilliant. Once you mastermind something, for you to be in that class and you are passing and you are moving from one class to another, just know that you can do it. You know, the only person I cannot suggest or encourage to study nursing is if you don't know anything at all. Even from promoting from primary 1 to primary 2, you still don't get it. But there are some people, let me tell you, they never give up. Even if they don't know anything, they still want to be that thing. I know someone that have went through nursing school and repeated each class twice, and at the end of the day, they graduated and they get their certificate. If that is what is going to cost them, you understand? It's all about determination and what you want. You understand? So, if this gist has made you change your mind or change your opinion about being medical line, comment down in the comment section, and please do remember to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and give this video a thumbs up. And if you have a daughter, a son who is still young and still contemplating on which class or not to go, just send them this video, and I know this video is going to help them choose the right path. Thank you. Love you all. Bye.